One of the many benefits of attending baseball games at Diethrick Park is you never know who you're likely to meet.
You shouldn't live in the past. It's dangerous. But to visit it is just a wonderful experience.
Introduce Mike Mordecai as the Jammers' new manager for the 2005 baseball season. Mike has had 10 years of Major League Baseball experience as a utility infielder. He's played with the Braves, the Expos, and with the Marlins. He's won 2 World Series championships with the Braves in '95 and the Marlins in 2003.
Game against the Chicago Cubs, the 2003 National League Championship. You were an intimate part of that, and one heck of a comeback.
And the Marlins beginning to run out of outs.
And then we start that inning, you know, and here it goes. We get, they have, Pryor ends up throwing quite a few bad pitches that inning. I don't know if everyone goes back and watches the tape of that. He's hanging, breaking balls, throwing fastballs right down the middle of the plate, and we're taking advantage of it. I mean, the hits started, falling for us. And then I guess the play that they say lost it for them, Castillo fouling a ball down the line, and Alou and the fan, Bartman. Next thing you know, Alex Gonzalez is booting a ground ball that would have got him out of the inning. And to me, that's the play. Al Hollingsworth up as a pinch hitter, and first base is open, and they're saying, someone's saying, you're on deck, you're on deck. And so I'm looking for my helmet. I can't find my helmet when I'm facing Farnsworth, and I know he's got a real good fastball and a hard breaking ball, but his control's a little bit erratic. And my only thought I could think of was try to get ahead of him in the count where I know he's going to throw me a fastball, and just look to turn on it, you know. And that's exactly what happened. I got ahead in the count, and he threw a just laid one in there, and I hit it off the wall. And that was pretty exciting because that pretty much put the game out of reach, I thought.
That ball hammered into left center field. 3 runs are going to score on a double by Mordecai.
They ended up changing pitchers and bringing in a lefty to face Juan Pierre, and he gets a single on the first pitch, and I scored, and that really just took the life out of Chicago. I mean, the whole place, it just...
And the Florida Marlins have come back from 3 games to 1 down to win the National League pennant. What an amazing story. Posada, slow roller right side. Beckett picks it up, tags Posada, and the Florida Marlins are world champions.
I'll say this 100 times, 1,000 times. To win a World Series, I wish every guy that pulled on a uniform could experience that, because there's nothing like it. I mean, there's no game tomorrow because you won the last game in the playoffs, and that's a great feeling. So a lot of these kids, you hope they make it to the major leagues, but the ones that do, you want them to be able to play in a World Series in the playoffs. That's what it's all about.
Marlins off the bench and hit 2 dramatic game-winning pinch hit home runs. Infielder Mike Mordecai.
September 8th is your last game. Is there a sense that you'll be calling your address Florida Marlins the balance of the year?
I have an opportunity. Now, whether they give me a call and that comes to fruit, I'll wait and see. I've been hitting. I probably haven't run as much as I would like to, but I've run enough. I don't think that if they were to call me up, that Jack McKeon would throw me right out there for the next you know, 2 weeks and play me every day. I don't think that would be the case. But I spoke to Larry Beinfest last year in the off season when I was still looking for a job, and this offer came along, and he basically said, "Hey, look, you know, we get down to next year, and we have a chance to make the playoffs. We really, you know, we're really thin on the bench as far as experience goes with you know, older guys. We don't have guys like that in the organization that we're going to be able to bring up." I said, so just be mindful of that and keep yourself in decent shape. And if we decide we might need that one extra guy, then you might be it. So just think about that. I said, for me personally, 10 more, I need 11 days of service time would get me 10 full seasons at the major league level. Now, would it disappoint me if I don't get those, you know, 11 days? No, it's not going to make or break my career if I don't get the 11 days.
I think you'd be the first guy to ever go from manager in the New York Penn League to an active roster in a professional league, and all in 1 year.
Yeah, and we'll see if that happens. I don't know. They're right in the thick of things, so it wouldn't surprise me if it happened.
Postscript to the interview occurred in this announcement from the Jamestown Post-Journal. It dealt with the Florida Marlins signing infielder Mike Mordecai as free agent. The press release went on to say, Mordecai, 37, joins the Marlins after serving his first season as manager of the single-A Jamestown Jammers in Florida's organization. His team went 31-44 and finished fourth place in the New York Penn League's Pinckney division. The Florida Marlins press release stated, on the final game of 2004, Mike Mordecai belted his only home run of the season, a drive to left field against the Phillies at Citizen Bank Park. That was the last playing action the 37-year-old has seen before getting a start at second base for the Marlins on Tuesday, September 20th, 2005. The manager of the Marlins' short-season Class A Jamestown squad in the New York Penn League, Mordecai was recently signed as a free agent to provide veteran leadership and spot playing experience. The press release went on to say, Mordecai is willing to contribute in any way he can, and while he managed in the minor leagues this season, he wouldn't mind playing again next year. Mike's first game was against the New York Mets, and he went 0 for 2 and had 2 assists. What an extraordinary story. Probably the first person in the New York Penn League history to go from being manager to going to the active roster of the Major League team. Good luck, Mike Mordecai, and thanks for sharing this year's experience with the Jamestown Jammers.